just like old times. It's like I don't even have a job anymore. They didn't schedule me for the next week and a half is what it feels like. So
Corporate called, you're fired.
Oh dear.
but I think we have enough money to pay for rent. I think it's a situation where it's like rent or groceries. But speaking of, I did go to Walmart. Look at this. Look at how weird. They were sold out of regular ground turkey, so they only had the turkey in the tube. Look at how fucking
Oh my God! What is that?
weird this shit looks. It looks like a thick ass piece of bologna.
Anyways, fridge check. I got the fuck ton of eggs. That shit was $9. Hell yeah. Egg.
I have quite literally always bitched about my chest. I feel like it's the body part that holds me back the most, I would say. Cause like a key factor on looking aesthetic as fuck, I think is shoulders, #1, and then like chest and lats, and like no waist. That's the big part. But what I have on my physique that like stands out, I think, are my shoulders and maybe my quads, probably just my calves, but maybe my quads. My chest has never been very responsive to growth, I would say, and I'm hoping that's not like a womp womp, you're stuck with a small chest.
You killed my mother!
Sucks to be you.
Type thing like Tristan Lee, XYZ. I think Max Taylor also has an issue with his chest. I'm wondering if it's like a activation thing or like a mind muscle connection thing, you know what I'm saying? It's gotten bigger. My chest has gotten bigger, without a doubt, as it should. Even if I had shitty chest genetics, it's still gonna grow. I could be doing the wrong shit. Maybe I need to go to like old school classic bodybuilder pullover shit. I've never done that in my life. I've always thought it was a lat exercise.
Oh, you gotta get them that hot tour and spit on that thing.
But if what I'm doing isn't working, then maybe don't do what I'm doing, you know? For me, because you ask 100 people what they did to get a chest, each one is gonna be different, you know? So I don't think there is a wrong answer, there's just a right answer for you. And what I'm doing for myself might not be the right answer for me. Maybe, or maybe I'm just being impatient. My dad has a good chest and I have very similar insertions. Theoretically, I should have a good chest as well. I hope. We've come to the determination as like papers and studies and shit come out that it's less about the contraction and more about the stretch that's really anabolic for muscle growth, right? So what's the stretchiest exercise? I think it might potentially be incline bench machine fly. Have you ever seen old school bodybuilders do that shit? They're like way the fuck down here. All of that is just deep ass fucking chest activation. I'm doing that today. Instead of machine fly, not in the expectation of growing my chest, we're cutting. We're not growing for shit. Just to get like the vibe and the feel down. Just to like test the waters and shit, you know? For funsies or whatever. I think this is where bodybuilding can get kind of complicated. What makes muscle grow? Nutrients and shit. Protein, carbs, excess fats, perchance, I don't know, who knows, calories. So would it make sense to have an increase in calories on the specific lift days that you're trying to grow, like that you're lacking? For me, my chest. For somebody else, maybe like their legs or something, so they would have more calories that day. So instead of it just being like a net even every single day, 3,500, in this theoretical, you're bulking, obviously, would it make sense to have like 3,000 calories every day? A little bit smaller of a surplus, but still a surplus. And then on chest and tri day, so push day, you really want a big chest. So you fuel those workouts with extra calories. So instead of 3,000, you're eating fucking 4,000 or maybe 3,750, something like that, more than normal. Would that be beneficial? I think so. IFBB pros that I've talked to recommend to do that. Dude named Jordan competed against Jared Feather and placed higher than Jared Feather is what he reminds me every time I glaze Jared Feather. But he was like, yeah, so you eat more calories on the days that you want to fuel more. Just like how you would have, I think with the extra calories, it would be carbs specifically. Why? I don't know. I think something to do with like glycogen storages and energy maybe, like you're expending more energy going into the muscle you're working. I don't know. I don't research. Why do I not research? Because I'm a lazy cunt. Which doesn't make sense because I have a bunch of questions that I want to know, but I refuse to read about it. I just try to find YouTube videos and then I get bored of the YouTube videos. Sucks to be me, I guess. Read a book, loser. Could be a shout though. Could be a shout. Who knows? There's so many paths to take. It just gets so complicated. I don't think it has to be complicated though. I think it just helps when you get like more experience lifting and if you want to be able to take it a little bit further. Just like how you don't need to do like a carb cycle to lose weight, but if you want to take it a little bit further, I bet a carb cycle would help a lot. I'm looking forward to it. to the potential carb cycle that I'm gonna do. It's just boring. It's literally the same thing over and over and over and over again. Eggs, lean meats, and you can't even like, if you want to do no carb, you can't even have vegetables. So there goes the volume. But you could put it in a tortilla, in a fiber tortilla. Actually, if you do that, you might as well eat vegetables because it's like the same net carb, which is probably around 2. What was discouraging was when I did my carb cycle and then I refueled, I didn't notice some sort of crazy increase on the refuel, so it completely tanked my motivation. To be fair, that was like 2 months ago and I was still not very lean enough to probably benefit from the carb cycle. I'm still probably not lean enough to benefit from the carb cycle. I think I'm getting there. Like, I don't know if it's a specific number of body fat in order to benefit from a carb cycle the most, but also I only did it for a week. So can you really expect a lot of results in a week? That week was hard though, man. I wanted to see like insane vascularity or something. It was a leg day too, so I wanted like an insane pump and crazy vascular quads. Who knows? Since I do refuel days, I could do like no carb for 5 days, make those 5 days even harder for some fucking reason. And then on the refuels, I just do some sort of insane carb load. Basically what I eat every day, just now it's going from 0 to that, which I think is like 180 grams of carbs. Thank God I'm not more creative with like my food, and I have no idea how to actually cook, because if I did, I feel like I'd be a total fat ass. Because I like creating food, creating within my small realm of what I do know how to make. As in, I'll just add random shit to my burrito and see if it tastes good. Or like the other day, I make the cookie, I talk about this shit all the time. I make the cookie dough, but this time I added frosting to it and then froze it as like, what would it taste like? It was pretty good, not gonna lie. Was it like super amazing? No, but everything I eat is sugar-free. So it's like, nothing is actually gonna be amazing. But if I knew how to make some like super amazing meal, I would obviously eat the fuck out of it because it's super amazing. And then I would want more. If I was Sanji, you know what I'm saying? Finally finished the Punk Hazard arc. That shit was ass. 400 episodes later. Shit. Does Greek yogurt have carbs? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. Am I doing this carb cycle thing? Probably, right? I probably need to. I'm trying to get leaner, bro. I found out where all my carbs are coming from. It's coming from, obviously, the wheat muffins. Each one is 30 grams of carbs. And then my fruit. So all of that is 140 grams of carbs, which, you know, isn't a lot. If I got rid of that, I have 223 total per day. So if I got rid of all of those, I would have 83 carbs per day. And like, I think a lot of the, like the rest, the 83, is vegetables, and I forgot to calculate the fiber, so I don't know the net carbs, so I bet it's closer to like 70-ish. So 70 carbs from 223, not bad. I think I could do that, actually. Sucks that I won't be able to eat fruit anymore, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I could do like a keto bun. I'm a genius. So I got the 25s here, and I already did the first set just to kind of get a rough feel. And it felt really good. I was getting a crazy deep stretch. I was gonna do Smith machine incline press first. There's one bench over there and somebody's on it, and I'm not trying to do the whole, yo, can I work in with you? And then unrack and rack the plate and unrack, yeah, whatever. So I'm just gonna do this first. I have no idea what it looks like or if it even looks right. I'm literally just going for as deep of a stretch as I possibly can. And I noticed you get more of a stretch the further along your arm is like extended. It's like a harder lift the further your arm is extended. So what I'll do is I'll go down and then I'll extend my arm a little bit, and then I'll go up and I'll go down and I'll hold it there for a second just to really fuck my shit up. Is that correct? I don't know. Feels good though. I kind of want to try the dumbbell pullover too, but I'm still convinced it's a lat movement. All right. I kind of try to lock my shoulder blades in place as well. I kind of try to reach my ribcage outward as well. Just whatever I could do to get a further stretch. Nope. Oh, shit. Is that optimal? Feels good. That's all that matters, right? Is whether it feels good or not. Shit. okay. I mean, I would do that again. See guys, this is why you talk to the biggest guy at the gym, because they have the fucking hacks. He recommended, the dude I just talked to for like 30 minutes, just recommended doing a water depletion phase. You'll feel like shit, but you'll just look sick as hell. Don't do it for long term. It's meant to look sick as hell for like a day. That's the goddamn plan. He's convinced me. We've talked about all the details. It's when you lose subcutaneous water, or like water under the skin, just to look more diced. You have to be careful and you can't do it long term because it fucks up your blood pressure and it could kill you. You're not drinking water. Water good. So it's just to get like a super sick ass fucking picture, and then I'll hop back onto normal water, and then maybe get a sick ass another picture a couple weeks later or some shit like that. But it's short term benefit shit, and that's the plan. I'm not one to wait, so I'll probably do that shit tomorrow, since I already drank a fuck ton of water today. That'll be fun though. I've never done that before. Nope. Okay. What level of eating disorder is measuring your water? I'm hyped. It'll be sick. Good God, guys. I spent 5 seconds researching and I didn't understand everything immediately. Fuck. So I was looking into it, and obviously I resorted to Mike Isertel, my GOAT and my Lord and Savior. And the way he was explaining shit, this is why people have coaches, because that shit is fucking complicated. It's not just, haha, go drink water and then now don't drink water. It's like, all right, you have to drink water with specific amounts of carbs, and then you drop your sodium, but you keep your carbs high. And then on one day when you're carb loading, eat 8,600 calories. So you're prepping for your depletion. So it's not just like, be normal, now don't drink water. It's be normal, now be exponentially in some sort of surplus, so that your body's like, yo, what the fuck? And then just drop everything. And then your body's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And then you're dry, I think, is how it goes. As cool as it sounds, going from my measly 2,300 calories to some crazy shit like 7,000, I feel like if I did that, I would just fuck myself over. So maybe I need to just try this in my own unique way. Now would be a great time because I don't have work. I just want a hollow face, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. I just want a hollow face and abdominal veins. I could do it. I could do it. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I guess we'll just consider it like a testing phase, because like I'm probably not gonna do it right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be normal today. And then I'm just gonna, I think I drink, this is my water bottle. I probably drink around 2 of these, maybe, roughly. I would say 2, and each one is 2 liters. So I'm drinking like 4 liters of water a day. I think that's good. I'm probably drinking more. Maybe I'll just reduce it to like half of a shaker cup, so like 10 ounces, and see what happens. Freeball it. If I die, you know, womp womp. I'm not gonna die, guys. Or I do. No, I'm not on diuretics or some shit. I'll be fine. If I was on diuretics, I'd probably have to do more than 5 minutes of research, but I'm not. So we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens for funsies. I'm a little discouraged because, you know, my breath smells bad if my mouth is dry. I don't know if that's like a tongue thing, but I scrape the fuck out of my tongue. Guys, I care a lot about my oral hygiene. I try my best, and it's still fighting against me a lot of the time. So like water helps a lot, staying hydrated. So that's like a big concern of mine. Just don't talk to people, I guess. I can't chew gum probably, because like gum has water, maybe. A lot of meats have water too, so I have to add that in my calculations. Like chicken, I made turkey burgers today with the wheat things, and I pressed it down and it literally squirted at me, bro. That turkey's a freak. Anyways, yeah, water depletion coming tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Because I'm gonna be real, let's analyze for a second. Yes, I'm lean. Dude said I was 12% body fat. That didn't make me want to kill myself or anything. Anyways, okay. You can definitely tell like there's water, you know? I am lean, yes, but if I didn't have this water, subcutaneous water under my skin, you would have full striations here. I think I'm 9-10% body fat. So I do have abdominal veins, but they're very flush. So if I do like a water depletion thing, hopefully the veins will come across my core all the way up. Even if it's just in the morning, that's fine. And then what will also happen is my tricep striations that are starting to pop a little bit will explode, is my theory. And hopefully, because tomorrow is leg day, not like it matters. I think I have to wait until my water refuel to actually notice any sort of fullness. But like hopefully the separation and shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what will happen, like if I look sick as hell during the water depletion, or if I look sick as hell the day after the water depletion, where I like reintroduce my body to water. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, and I'm gonna take a fuck ton of pictures. If I look sick as hell, we're getting a lot of pictures. But hopefully, I'll look really fucking cool. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys with this whole like, I look like this all the time because of my diet. No, I look like this one day out of the year because I tortured myself. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And if you guys wanna try it, probably don't, because you're gonna do it wrong, just like me. Guys, I'm only missing my motherboard and one more piece for my new PC. I'm upgrading from a 1660 Ti to a 5080. Motherfucker, you know what that means? Hopefully I'll be able to record videos. Whoa! So I like recording and I like posting. I like all that shit. I love it. So I'm wondering, I want to do a FaZe Jev style of YouTube channel, right? He's known for Call of Duty. He's FaZe Jev. Part of FaZe. Is FaZe even a thing anymore? Since FaZe is dead and nobody gives a fuck about Call of Duty these days, he's kind of like, he's just posted everything. He's gotten millions from Call of Duty, but because people like him so much and he's good at like everything. He's playing fighting games, he's playing a bunch of like, so I watched his multiverses videos, even though multiverses isn't a thing anymore. He plays Elden Ring, he plays Arc Raiders is a recent one, Minecraft Hardcore, he plays everything. So I would like to play games that I give a shit about, less caring about like the game itself and more caring about just like me having fun with anything, you know? A lot of people will dedicate themselves to one type of game, which is probably ideal, but for me specifically, bodybuilding over video games, so I don't really care about building a specific game community. I just want my community, does that make sense? Like as a whole, to watch me for me and not watch me because I'm good at XYZ. I'm not good at games. That type of shit is for people who are good at games. I suck ass. I can edit any video to make it seem like I'm good, probably. Like if I cut out all of my deaths in Call of Duty and just show you guys the double and triple kills that I get on occasion, then you'd be like, whoa, this guy gets double and triple kills all the time. No, I died 18 times first and my KD is 0.3 probably, so. But I think that would be fun. Would it be better to make a whole new Boogieman gaming YouTube channel, or do I just post everything all on one channel? That's my thought, because I'm a bodybuilder. Bodybuilding and gaming, do they mix? Who knows? Gamers don't tend to bodybuild. Bodybuilders don't tend to game, I think. They're too busy with their niche. So would my niche be bodybuilding gamers? Maybe. And if I was to go live, which I kind of want to, right? If I was to go live, that would be the thing. Like people would ask me bodybuilding questions and I would answer. I would use this camera that I have right now as a face cam. I think it would be cool. I love content creation. I love this shit. I eat it up. My neck itches. So I might as well record literally everything I do, because I don't do a lot. Like I'm not gonna go outside and create lifestyle gym vlogs, because I don't do that. I don't go outside. Maybe I will when I move to Japan. Damn, I'm like a crackhead. I tend to burn out of games pretty fast anyway, so I tend to switch it. If I could play League again, I'll play League until I get pissed off, and then play Overwatch, and then I get pissed off, and then I'll play something else, and then I'll get pissed off. Right now it's Call of Duty, again, because it's running. I don't know why it's running, but it's running, and I'm running Nuketown 24/7. And I got 2 gold guns today. I'm just saying, I'm fucking goated. That's all I'm saying. Although I did have the prestige, so I'm like dealing with, I don't like to go out of order, and not all of my submachine guns are done yet.
Michael, don't leave me here.
I know a lot of you guys don't give a fuck about Black Ops 7 because it's like the worst selling Call of Duty of all time, but still, that's what I'm doing, so.